Hey y'all, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Look, you guys, I finally got my freaking nails did or redid. I have a rubber base coat over here on my dominant hand. Y'all would have been so proud of me because I applied this beautifully with my non-dominant hand. And then over here, I have my little peanut from my brand, Bases Loaded Lacquer. Look how beautiful that is. So this is an indie polish over here on my left hand, and this is a Born Pretty rubber base coat, and this is Born Pretty RBG07. So why are we here? We're here to talk about Born Pretty products. I did not put this on in anticipation about discussing Born Pretty products, but that's just the way it played out. So I received a little bit of a PR package from the old Born Pretties the other day. Now I was supposed to have received 5 products. I only received 4. I don't know why, but I received, or I chose, I guess, for December's PR package, two more rubber base coats because I freaking love them. And we will get more into the difference sort of between a rubber base and say like a builder gel type of a situation. We'll get into that. And then I requested, they have new liner gels, y'all. New liner gels. I requested one of those, as well as a thermal, which this is TN17. Y'all, I have been seeing thermals for years and years because, again, I used to make polish and thermals ain't new. And neither are tri-thermals. But this is a combination that I have yet to see, I think. I don't think I've seen this particular tri-thermal pigment type of a combination as of yet. So let me get everything unpackaged, unboxed. I did just want to show y'all that they come boxed and packaged beautifully. No chance of leakage, that type of a deal. We're going to go ahead and start with the rubber base coats. Now, something that I did want to mention, I don't really understand Born Pretty's packaging. It's kind of all over the place. And it's not just with the rubber bases, their polishes as well. I don't know. I mean, I would have thought, okay, well, maybe from a 10 ml bottle to a 15 ml bottle, the packaging might be different, but these are both 15 ml. I don't know. I mean, they're beautiful. So depending on how you store your polishes, you know, if you have racks or what have yous, these are obviously more squared off. These are round polishes. Okay, so I grabbed 2 more rubber bases, and these 2 now bring my total Born Pretty rubber base count to what I already have 4, so this is 5 and 6. I actually really love Born Pretty's rubber base coats. As you can see, I just used one. Gorgeous, love it. This is pretty much exclusively the only brand that I use on Nana. When I am doing a Nana's Nubs, I will put a rubber base on her because she doesn't wear extensions. She just keeps her natural nails. And the difference between, or one of the differences between, let's say you're brand new to gel polishes in general, but you've heard folks talking about rubber base coats versus, say, builder gels. Builder gels, that's going to be a product. A builder gel is going to be a product. Let's say you're doing a paper form, right? You have really short nails. You're going to put a paper form on and then build out your extension. You're gonna build yourself a nail, honey. That entire extension needs to be super, super strong. A rubber base, in contrast, is a product that is more flexy. It's more bendable. It's not quite as strong as a builder gel, so that it will actually flex with your nail. Unfortunately, I don't really have any super strong or super long nails to sort of demonstrate this, but if you jam your nail into something, it's far less likely to just snap right the hell off or to break in a very unsightly and painful place if you're wearing a rubber base coat, because that rubber base coat is formulated to sort of flex with your nail. So a rubber base is going to make a perfect sort of gel overlay on your natural nails. These are all my natural nails, of course. So yeah, for a natural nail overlay, rubber base perfect. And also, a rubber base is just that. It is a base coat. So you don't have to apply a base coat and then your 2 coats of rubber base and then your top coat. Like, you can just start off with your rubber base. So this right here, 2 coats rubber base, 1 coat top coat, boom, out the door, done. Born Pretty. Okay, so I want to say maybe a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, I can't remember. They only had 3 or 4 rubber base colors in their collection. You guys, they have branched out, honey. We're all the way up to 18 at this point. They are really introducing more and more colors to their rubber base line. And they even have, I think the one of the darkest colors they have, it's almost like a really sheer black. So, I mean, you can get crazy with your rubber base colors. So let me go ahead and get these swatched. I have for y'all 11 and, as I said, 18. Like 18 is a dark, this is like a berry color, like a mauvey, like a deep mauvey color. So we can go from this color right here on my thumb all the way up to this and all the way through, as I said, that sheer black. And you may be thinking, why the hell would I want a sheer black? If you're one of these people who, because you're obviously, if you're doing gel nails, you're gonna need a base anyway. But if you're gonna put color on top of it, if you use an e-file, let's say you're brand new to e-filing even, if you're gonna use an e-file to remove your product, if you put on let's say a white base or a black base, as you're e-filing, as you're filing down that color product, you will know when you get to that white base or that super dark base, you're gonna know, okay, I'm getting very close to my natural nail bed or to my client's natural nail bed. So let me really take it easy. Let me back off of the e-file, that type of a deal. That's why I really love tinted rubber bases or tinted base coats or tinted builder gels, because as I'm zipping along with my e-file, once I get down to that product and that color on my nail, right, then I can be like, okay, let me slow my roll, honey, before I just zap off my whole damn finger. I got my little pop sticks going. And then I also, oh, hold on, you guys. Born Pretty released a set of liner paint gels, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a collection that they're going to expand as well. I chose LP08 because, you know what? No, let me tease y'all. No, let me set that over here and let's get into these swatches, and then we'll come back to that because you gotta see it. So let's dive into these swatches. This is rubber base 11. As I was applying this, and even looking at it in the bottle, it was giving me pink vibes, looking very pink leaning. I only did 1 coat, as I always do with y'all on camera, but even 1 coat, I mean, look at that opacity. It's up there. That opacity is beautiful. This is 18, and Born Pretty's rubber bases are they're thickly, you know, they remind me of, what's the word? What was I just talking about? Builder gels. This is 1 coat, not as opaque as that first one that we saw, but these are all of them. Actually, these are the 4 that I already previously had. I have 3, I have 7, 8 is the clear one, and then the one on the bottom is 15. I'm going to just show y'all a comparison between the 2. You're probably like, why are you showing me a clear rubber base coat? But y'all, this is crystal clear. Like, it is chef's kiss perfection. So if you're in the market for a clear rubber base, honey, that is the one. So this is 11 that we just saw, and this is 18 that we just saw, and I'm going to show y'all the difference between 15, or I'm going to show y'all 15 and 18 side by side here, so you can see that depth of color and the difference of the color. So I have 11 in the middle, and it's between 3 and 15. And look how peach it's pulling compared to these more pinky shades. Definitely a little bit peachier than I thought it was, but hey, here we are. So now let's dive into this thermal, and this is 17. And you guys, trust me when I tell y'all, I filmed 43 minutes of footage for this entire video, and I'm pretty sure 38 of those minutes was me just gushing about this thermal. I could not get over it, y'all. So here it is, sort of in the warm state. It came out the lamp white. So this is this is the warm state. Cold state, room temp state was the first state that we saw it in, that purple. It is definitely a tri-thermal. You guys, look at this pink. There is a pink in here. It is so beautimous. Now, the water that I'm using is just room temp water. This is the water that I use when I water marble. So it wasn't like ice cold, but I'm pretty sure if you had this polish in icy water, it would, that blurple would be brighter, deeper, I don't know. So I used a little bit of my body heat to sort of bring out that white again. Look at, this is freaking like strawberry milkshake with little pieces of chocolate in here. I could not stop playing with it, which is why I had to, look at this dragon fruit. This is dragon fruit, y'all. I was obsessed. So here is the liner gel paint. This is number 8. I chose the gold, y'all, because Phantom Glam they have my favorite gold gel paint, and I think they're discontinuing it. So I picked this up to sort of do a little bit of a comparison. And here it is in the bottle. I don't think I have my flash turned on right now, but you will see this under flash, and very soon. This liner has its own brush, a little liner brush, and it's looking fat right here, but we'll get to that. So I'm gonna swatch this over a black cream, red cream, and then sort of a evergreeny green cream, and then like a wintry bluey gray. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick like little swoosh here. Oh yeah, so here's the brush again. And I sort of had it loaded up with product. So I'm just gonna do a quick little swoosh here. I'm really just trying to see how the product comes off the brush, sort of checking the opacity and that kind of a thing. It just looks like, oh, hey, look at this gold, polish. Look at these hollow little sparkles. There must be like the finest holographic pigment in here, because these are not glitters. This is not a glittery gel paint. That has to be a super ultra fine holographic pigment in here. Stunning, gorgeous. So, oh yeah, by the way, that was under my flash. Okay, so now I'm just gonna show y'all a little bit of like the coverage. You can absolutely use this as like an all over, sparkly, zhuzhy gold, an all over color, but I wanted to thin this out a little bit because I think on this first swoosh I got a little bit too thick, I think, up at the top and sort of down through the center of that. So just, you want to make sure you don't apply your gel paints too thickly. Thickly, is that a word? Well, it is now. Look at it. It is so freaking beautimous. Look. Okay, so now the flash is definitely on. It is absolutely stunning. So here I am. I'm just going to do a few more little lines here, and then I come back in and I'm going to show y'all the tip of that brush. The tip of the brush is very, very fine, and you can do tiny, see, look at that, little tiny fine little brush tip there. You can do very, very fine lines, of course, depending on the pressure that you're using, because if you put more pressure on your brush, your bristles are going to fan out. You're going to get fatter lines, but you can definitely do like the tiniest little baby lines, and then the rest of this is just me sort of farting around with this polish, just playing around with it. Oh yes, you can save 10% at Born Pretty using code BLL10. I'll have links to all 4 of these products down in the description box below for you guys, but you have to have this. I'm probably going to need 2 more bottles of this liner gel paint, and you gotta have that thermal. I'm telling y'all, that thermal is going to be, oh, by the way, this does cure with the tacky layer. This is tacky, so you're going to have to top coat this gel liner paint. Here they are all together, and y'all don't sleep on the rubber base coats from Born Pretty. They're absolutely beautiful. Look at this color combo. It is giving me life. Honey, I would wear this, just wear those 2 colors together on their own as an overlay on my natural nails. Beautimous, gorgeous, love these. And then, of course, we're back to this freaking thermal that I'm just absolutely obsessed with. Look at it. This is going to be my pick for 2024, spring of 24. Honey, this thermal is coming through. I love it so much. Look, I'm still playing with it. I cannot stop. All right, any boobs, be quiet, Tara. That's going to do it for me. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you stuck around this long, cookies, kudos, and trophies to y'all. The key word is thermal. The key word is thermal, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.